Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general reading for the month of February 2022 for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign of Aquarius. Now, as I say, these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with you, so please do feel free to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your Moon, your Rising or your Venus, you can always check those out. They'll all be linked in the description box below. As will all the ways you can contact me if you would like a private reading or to work with me on a deeper level. My website is also linked in the description box below. So today I am using the Moonchild Tarot deck from Danielle Noel. And she was the co-collaborator with Rebecca Campbell on the Work Your Light Oracle deck. She was the artist, but she has produced her own tarot decks. I have done a walkthrough of this and her other tarot deck on my channel, so you can always check those out if you want to see the deck in full. But without further ado, let's get into the reading. And if you would like to, whilst I am getting the cards prepared, like, share and subscribe to the channel, that would be very much appreciated. Your support is greatly appreciated by me. It really helps me to grow and get my videos seen. It does something to the YouTube algorithms. So whatever likes and comments and subscriptions I get help to boost the channel. So thank you very much to all of you that do that. Okay, Aquarius. That one came out. Oh, nice. Good start. Sorry, these are very large cards from my very little hands and they're very stiff. They're hard to shuffle. Aquarius, February 2022. What do they need to know, please? Thank you. Interesting. Yours are just flipping today. They're getting stuck inside the middle of the deck. I take jumpers and flippers from the pack so that it's not me picking them. That was too many. Aquarius, thank you. Nice. That one has come up a lot, and so is that one actually. A lot of these, and there's a theme for this month. I can see there is a theme. Okay, Aquarius, February 2022. What do they need to know, please? I need to know that these cards are not playing ball. Aquarius, thank you. Definitely a theme to the month. Aquarius. Too many. We'll get there in a minute, Aquarius. I only need 2 more cards. Thank you. And the overall energy, please. Well, that one definitely wanted to come out. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, so your overall energy is the Page of Cups. Now this did come out on its side, so I'm going to just give you a bit of a fuller inclination as to what I think this one means for you. So I'm just taking a look at the layout. Yeah, okay. So the Page of Cups, pages are youthful energy. They are the messengers. They bring you something. And the Page of Cups is the bringer of love, the bringer of romance, the bringer of dreams, the bringer of that kind of energy of loving and being loved. And when the Page of Cups comes out in the upright, it can indicate that there is new romance on the way in, you know, a new suitor, if you like, someone who is tentatively coming towards you with an offer. But when the Page of Cups comes out on the side or upside down like that, I would say that there is a need for self-love. And looking at this reading, there's a little bit of both going on, okay? There's a little bit of the possibility of new love for some of you. And there is also the need for self-love. So I can see why it came out on the side rather than upright or reversed. It's not one or the other, it's a combination of the two. And so that's the overarching energy for your month. The overarching energy is one of love. The one of love yourself, the one of love being offered to you. So be open and receptive to that love as well. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting reading. We start off with the universe. Now, this would be the world in most other tarot decks. Danielle does the universe rather than the world, but it is still number 21, as you can see. And the world is, or the universe in this instance, is being opened up to you. The world and the universe keep turning. Things keep moving. You know, on the Lightseers Tarot, my world card, you have Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself, around the edge. And the ending is my beginning. And that's the momentum that you get from this card. It is that, you know, things may be coming to an end, things are completing on one aspect of your life, but in that ending is a new beginning being born, and thus it continues. It's a very positive card. It's very much opening you up to the prospects that the universe has to offer here, okay? It's beautiful energy to have right at the start, kickstarting the whole thing. And it makes a lot of sense with everything else that's going on. So just remember, it is the energy of the universe opening up to you. Things being possible. And I love that. Beautiful energy. We then have the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords, this is the energy of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back, feeling that loss, feeling, you know, just, it's not a nice card to have. However, a 10 is a completion. When we get the 10 of Swords, it shows me that it is time to heal. Remember what I said about Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself? In my ending is my beginning. Something is coming to an end that has been hurtful, that has been horrible, that has not been nice, that has been deceitful. Whatever that is, coming to an end. And out of that, a new can begin. And this will happen with cooperation and collaboration from others. We have the Three of Pentacles next to that. The Three of Pentacles is that card of working together, working with others. Pentacle energy is earth energy. It's very grounded. It's very much building from the ground upwards. But this is something that will happen and will grow and develop with the assistance of others. Now, it can be others in the physical plane, it can be others as in the spiritual plane. I get the sense that this is going to be a collaborative effort with you and people that you work with, people in your family, people that you're close to. There is some sense of a need of communication and cooperation between you and the people in the physical world. It can be in the spiritual world, but because we have that Page of Cups there and we have another Cups energy here that indicates some sort of love, I'm going to say there is a definite, for some of you, there is a definite need for that cooperation with people that you work with or that you're live with, or that you're in a family or friendship group with. That's there. There is also very much a very strong energy of the higher realms as well, because we have the Hierophant here. So you can take from that what works for you. We then have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is that the universe wanting to give you your rewards. It's the card of abundance. It's the card of satisfaction, of gratification, of love, fulfillment. Okay, it's celebration, it is joy, it is happiness. And that's a beautiful energy to have there. And like I say, this is coming from off the back of that Three of Pentacles, that collaboration, that cooperation. In the center, we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, you know, he's a leader. He's dynamic, but he's knowledgeable. He's honest. He's forthright. He's very direct and very much that person that you would trust to tell you the truth. And he's in the center here, which shows me that this is something to do with the support, okay? Something to do with that sense of understanding and knowledge. He's also air energy, which is what you are. And that's, you know, the king of your sign. You know, he's the king of communication, the king of knowledge, of wisdom, of power. He's that masculine energy of getting things done, of speaking the truth. So I'm getting the sense with this, especially as he's underneath that Ten of Swords and above the Hierophant, this is about you seeking your truth and speaking your truth. Very much so. Very much being honest with yourself as well as being honest with others. And that will help with that cooperation and that collaboration that you need to have in order to move things along, in order to get that universe turning the way you want it to, in order to let go of that energy of whatever has hurt you, you've lost or you've been disheartened by. So there is that energy of needing to seek the truth. The reason I say he could also be somebody coming into your life is because we also have next to him and underneath that Three of Pentacles, that collaboration card, again, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is help arriving in a timely manner, helping you to move from troubled waters into calmer waters. That help that you need may come from someone who is in that position of authority, which is why I'm saying he can represent you, but he can also represent somebody that is coming in, that is going to give you that support and that help, because he's in the middle. So he kind of has his fingers on all of the cards, which means that he can be multi-layered, multi-leveled, multi-people. So yeah, Six of Swords, help arriving in a timely fashion, going out of troubled waters into calmer waters, gaining your center, gaining your truth, being focused on your path. Air energy gives you direction. It focuses the narrative. It takes you in the direction that you want to be going in, or not, depending on which way the swords come out. But this is about, there's a lot of sword energy here. Not surprising, you are an air sign, but there's a lot of sword energy here. And this is a time for inner truth, honesty, speak your truth, communicate your truth. Let others know. Let others know what you want, where you want to go, how you want to move forwards. But also speak your truth to the universe. Let the universe know what it is you want, because it wants to give you what you want. So you might as well tell it what it is you want. We also, interestingly enough, underneath the universe and the Nine of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, eights are about movement, but the Eight of Swords is about non-movement. It's about that feeling stuck, feeling bound, feeling unsure of the next step to take. In the traditional Rider-Waite, you have the person tied up and a blindfold on, and they can't really move because they can't see the direction they need to go in. But the blindfold and the binds could both easily be removed by the person in the card. And in this instance, you've got the lady here. She's sitting there in front of her cauldron, looking into the cauldron with her veil on. So it's like she's veiling herself from the truth. And it's making her unable to see the direction she needs to go. So the truth, again, is something that is very much sought after here. And we also have the Hierophant next to that, and underneath that King of Swords and that Ten of Swords. And the Hierophant is when this one comes up, it's that reminder to connect with your spirituality. You know, he's all about ritual and how you connect through I don't want to say religious, but through spiritual practices. Okay, so it's like meditation, prayer, affirmations, those kinds of things that are part of a spiritual practice. Yoga, going for a walk in nature, sitting under a tree, you know, all of those things that connect you. Because when the Hierophant shows up, it shows that need for that connectivity. And that connectivity very much needs to come from a place of integrity and honesty within, because of all this sword energy that is around you. And also needs to be part of, you know, your own self-worth, your own self-love, and your own sense of love. That's where your sense of self will come from. And with that Page of Cups as your overarching energy, that's why I said for the fact that it came out on its side really makes sense to me, because that's the self-love aspect of it. That's the energy of needing to know who you are and needing to know what is in your heart, and speaking what is in your heart and being truthful and honest with yourself through that connectivity of the Hierophant and that self-love and that honesty of the King of Swords. And then the final card we have here is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is that card of union. It's soulmates. It's people joining together, coming together. And it's interesting that it's underneath the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So you've got the working together, the collaboration card with the Pentacles. Then you have the help arriving in a timely fashion with the Six of Swords. And now you have the card of union, the card of coming together, the card of two soulmates there for one another with that Two of Cups. And for some of you, this will be a romantic connection, because we have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups there. And we have that Nine of Cups as well, which is the love and abundance overflowing, you know, the card of celebration, celebrating love. So for some of you, this is going to be, for all of this is going to be very much connected to a romantic relationship. For some of you, it is going to be a relationship with self, a relationship with your inner self, your higher self. And in order for you to grow, in order for you to move on, there is that need for connectivity, that need for honesty, that need for love of self, that need of caring for yourself. Take time this month to love yourself. Take time this month to appreciate who you are, and take time this month to reflect on what it is you want, but also be open. Be open and be willing to accept help, to accept love, to cooperate with others, to collaborate with others. Let others in, Aquarius. Okay? That's the message that I'm getting. Let others in. And keep that sense of integrity within yourself, and that sense of self, and that sense of self-worth and self-love. Do things to show yourself love this month, whether it's taking a bath, buying yourself some flowers, going for a walk in the countryside, drinking a glass of wine whilst watching your favorite movie. Whatever it is for you that you can show yourself love, do so. Okay? But take time to do that. February is known as the month of love because we have Valentine's in the middle. And for you, I'm really getting the sense that not only is the possibility here of new romantic love for you, but there is the bigger possibility and the higher and almost the more important possibility of truly loving yourself and showing yourself that love and that care. And that's really important for you this month. Okay? Okay, so as we're talking about love so much, I'm going to take a Whispers of Love oracle card. These are Angela Hartfield, and they're kind of the only love ones I have. I do have another set, but I don't like them very much, so I tend to use this one. So Aquarius, what do they need to know about love for the month of February? Thank you. Yeah, see, some of you, there is romance. We have the card of romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. There is a real opportunity for romance for you this month. So those of you either in a relationship or starting a new relationship, there is that opportunity for romance. It's coming up. Very much so. Very, very much so. This is infused with love, but it's also infused with spirituality and truth and honesty and communication, and it's all intertwined, you know. It's like everything locks together and mixes together to create that overarching sense of love for the month of February. Let's take a healing with the fairies. Okay, so we're going down the love route then. Okay, we also have the card of happily ever after. Some of you, this really is all about romantic love this month. Wow. And with the universe starting off, oof. And then we have the card of self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. That's that 10 of Swords. Self-forgiveness, right there. Loving yourself. So there is romantic love for some of you, and there is just that need for self-love for others of you. Oh, I really get that warm kind of, just love. Love is important this month. This isn't about work. This isn't about money. This is about holistic love. Love of self, love of others. Just really, it's all about the love. And some of you, it's going to be a really romantic time with your happily ever after. I can see a proposal coming for some of you. Or maybe you'll be the one doing the proposing, if that's your thing. Not everybody wants to get married. Maybe you might propose moving in together, or just propose actually getting a relationship going with somebody that you have loved and adored for a long time. And don't get caught up with feeling orphaned. Don't get caught up with feeling sorry for yourself. If there isn't another in your life that is giving you that love, that is somebody that you can lavish love on and can lavish love and attention on you, do it for yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't feel orphaned. Don't feel out in the cold and on your own. Take time to nurture you. Okay? Okay. I am going to leave it there. So until next time, please do remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like a private reading or to work with me on a deeper level, you can contact me via my website. The link is in the description box below for all of those things. And also, if you want to follow me on any other social media, that is also linked in the description box below. But until next time, have a beautiful, love-filled February. I wish you well. Namaste.